Yeah. Big J TV, man. Like, comment, sub. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. New people sliding through. Let's talk about it. Let us talk about this Mel Tucker suspension. Who is Mel Tucker? Mel Tucker is the football coach of Michigan State Spartans football team. Okay, and the thing that's interesting about him is that he is one of the highest paid football coaches in America. You know what I mean? And that goes even for NFL coaches. He signed, I think a few years ago, about 2 years ago, a 10-year, $90 million deal. Yes, and he is in his third year of his deal, right? He was able to lead Michigan State to 11 and 2 seasons, 2 seasons ago, and last season he had them at 5-7. This season they're currently at 2-1, and all of a sudden, boom! A USA Today article came out on Sunday, I believe, saying that he is under an investigation for sexual misconduct with a grape victim and survivor slash advocate slash basically an activist called Brenda Tracy. Okay, now what really happened, the details, especially from the article, is that they had a phone sex conversation in April 2022, right? And from Brenda's point of view, her accusation is that it was non-consensual, it was sexual harassment. So she filed a case to Michigan State, right? And Michigan State has been doing an investigation, right? And they will be, after the investigation, around October 4th or 5th, there's going to be a hearing where, Mel Tucker will bring his case saying, A, this was consensual between two adults. Brenda Tracy will say, no, it's not consensual between two adults. Now, why it gets interesting is that Michigan State, the administration, I personally believe, wants to get up under this contract, man. I personally think that they don't like Mel Tucker and they want to get him out of the paint. So they've suspended him. Right, and I think that this whole thing is smoke and mirrors because eventually they want to fire him. Why do I say that? Because last season he went 5-7. Okay, and previous season he didn't beat Michigan or Ohio because, let's be real, man, college football is about winning, bro. You know what's crazy? Nick Saban literally just lost this week to Texas, and people are saying that it's over for Nick Saban. When this dude done brought 7 championships, natties, to a program. Dude loses one time, they're saying it's over. Brian Kelly's LSU literally lost last week, people saying it's over. Dabo Swinney lost last week, people saying it's over. The college football environment is hyper competitive, dog. Hyper competitive. One loss, people are ready to bury you. And for me, I'm going to start off by saying this. Obviously, do not, sexually harass any women. You know what I mean? But I'm going to say it like this. They had a 36-minute call. Okay? At any point, Brenda Tracy could have hung up, dog. And I'm not victim blaming or disrespecting this woman. But at any point, she could have hung up. And this guy, Mel Tucker, is an idiot. Because he's risking $80+ million for a phone sex conversation, dog. Like, what? Like, man, you're in your 50s, brother. Like, for me, I don't be calling for people's jobs, especially black men, because, yes, I am a black man, so I am biased. It is what it is. But Mel Tucker should be fired for being stupid. Let's start off with that, okay? I'm not a fan of tricking. I don't approve of tricking. But this is the most obvious case of buying a prostitute. Go buy a prostitute, nigga. You have marriage problems, you want to F around, go buy a prostitute. Or even, you literally go buy a live-in girlfriend, man. You know there's phone sex operators, man. There are so many ways you can get off without jeopardizing your career, fam. Now you just jeopardize your career, your reputation, and just because of this, you know, drama and this whole issue, I don't see Mel Tucker coaching in a Power 5 football program at all. Man, homie might have to go to an HBCU. You know what I mean? So, this investigation really, really opens up a lot of eyes, and there's a lot of angles, and we're going to see what happens, because it's literally he said, she said. There's no phone recordings. They deleted a bunch of text messages from both angles. I think these people had some kind of relationship, man. And when I say relationship, I think it was more than friends. I think they were fucking. If they were not fucking, they was definitely flirting. At the same time, you look at the timeline of events. Mel Tucker had bought her Jordan shoes. Mel Tucker had sent her money, to her organization. And she was flirty with him. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what happens. For me, my lesson in this is that us as men, as soon as you hear, Brenda Tracy, by the way, is a grape survivor. You know what I mean? If you deal with a woman who has gone through something like that, I think you're an idiot. If any woman has any kind of sexual trauma in her past, do not touch her with a 10-foot pole. It's over. Don't. Do not. And the thing is also, if you're dealing with any woman, I personally believe that you should save and keep text messages of interactions that approve and confirm the consensual nature of what y'all doing. Give you an example. Let's say you take a chick home, y'all smash, y'all do your thing. There's a thing called aftercare, meaning you send her a text, a good morning text. Oh, how are you doing? Everything good. These things will save you in the long term, because there's been a thing going on in recent times where folks can withdraw consent after the fact, which is super weird, super suspect. But I say that aftercare is something that a lot of men should really focus on. And I believe that this whole drama incident started because Mel Tucker was not only stupid, but he, I believe, was rude to this woman after they had their phone text conversation. I believe it was consensual. But we'll see. I could be wrong too. You know what I mean? And if any woman is a victim, I feel sorry. I feel bad. But, you know what I mean? When you have something as serious as assault being lined up as a phone sex conversation, this man never touched her physically at all. I just think, man, we're taking it too far. We're taking it way too damn far, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Big J TV. Crazy times. I'm out, bro.